Hey guys, welcome to this week's WTF. I went to Nordstrom. I picked up a brand new primer from Armani. It's very fancy. It was $100 and it has a lot of incredible claims that I am really excited about because this is supposed to be a product that eliminates shine in your T-zone area or any area that you get oily at all. It kind of is going to keep things locked into place. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm dry and oily and my T-zone tends to be a mess lately as far as getting really oily. But whenever I use something mattifying, it dries it out too much. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this crazy expensive product is going to be a miracle. Let's just unveil the product right here. It is the Armani Prima, and I just even like the name of it. It's like Prima Ballerina. Prima #1 for your face. They actually have 3 items. One is an eye and lip item and one is a cream. And then they have this one, which is the Day-Long Skin Perfector for trouble zones. Now this is actually found underneath the skincare area of the Armani site. I went on the actual Armani site just to get as much information as I could about the product, and I couldn't find it underneath primers like with the makeup. So keep it in mind that it's under skincare and that it is considered skincare, even though it's a primer. Whatever, we're gonna play with it. So it says online that you can use this on your eyelids, you can use it around your nose, above the lip, on, center of your forehead, any place where you get oily. So if you have really oily skin, you could use this everywhere, but it's not gonna be overly disruptive or drying. And it does say, which they have kind of a slight misspell on their site, it says, after 4 weeks, skin texture is improved. The thing that excites me is when a product is skincare, like there is a benefit within your routine of using the product and it helps your makeup. Who doesn't want that? So the bottle is beautiful, just like any other Armani product, nice packaging. You get a pump. I'm always a fan of that because it is the most hygienic way to get the product out and keeps all the ingredients nice and safe and not hitting oxygen. So that's a plus. You get just a tiny bit over an ounce. Basically, it's an ounce that you get in here. I'm going to just take 1 pump and see how far I can make this stretch. So I am going to just go around the nose. I'm going to be a little bit tricky and I'm only going to do 1 eyelid. Like I'm only going to prime 1 eyelid and we'll see if it does anything by the end of the day. So I'm priming underneath my sunspot, this side. Let's get the top of the lip because I do get oily there, oddly. And then I get oily right here and on my chin. So really 1 pump is all you need if you're just gonna be hitting your T-zone. And I'm still gonna use another primer, like a pore filling primer or even my Guerlain primer on the other areas of my face that I don't get very oily, that I want to lift and firm. So this kind of goes back to that whole idea of being a little bit high maintenance and taking extra steps to really make sure that your makeup is perfect, long lasting, and that you're getting the best finish possible, because doing a good priming routine like this, whether you use 1 primer or 2 primers or whatever your whole deal is, it just helps makeup to glide on more effortlessly and can help the skin to look better, and depending on what you're using can help the makeup wear even longer. So I'm all about priming. I think it's a good idea. I can feel it on the back of my hand. It dries down a little bit tacky. So it's really smooth when you initially apply it, but I can see how this is going to kind of lock all of that oil from coming up to the surface. It has a mattifying feel to it straight away, but it's not, it's kind of like, it's tacky and sticky. It's not overly dry. I'm super curious to see if this works because I am the queen of having to repowder my trouble areas 25 times throughout the day. Let's see if I can get through the day without doing that. I'm not going to touch up at all so we can see what is going on for real with the makeup. So I'm going to go and do my makeup and I will be right back. And we're back and my makeup is on and everything is said and done, and I know that putting on a primer is not so exciting, like you can't really see it do much because it goes on clear, but I'm going to check in with you guys throughout the day. Remember, I only primed this eye, not this eye, so we will see if it does anything to prevent creasing, make the oils not come up to the surface on my eye and ruin my eyeshadow, and then also we'll check in with how the rest of the face is doing. I have to say already, usually when I do my makeup and then I kind of wander around, do whatever I'm doing around the house, and then I finally sit back down to film, I always have to powder right before I hit record on the camera because I am that person that gets oily in my T-zone just like that. Even when the rest of my face is really dry, it's kind of a crazy combo skin situation, but I did not have to repowder, so that was like, yes, you know, big win for me on the no powdering front. And I will check in with you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna run some errands, etc., and I will zoom you in and we will see if my face stays, I don't want to say like dry, but if my face stays, you know, just like smooth and not needing powder, because that would be a miracle. And we will find out if that happens. All right, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. I just want to let you know James has laryngitis. He's behind the camera. He can't really talk. Give us your voice right now.
What do you mean?
Oh my God. So,
but this is like a huge improvement.
It's a big improvement. He had like no voice for a while. He says my makeup looks exactly the same as it always does, and $100 for a primer for things to look exactly the same as it always does is not worth it. But he's a guy, and what he doesn't understand is on a normal day, I'm like, blah, 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 powder, 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 blah, blah, blah. Have not had to do none of that today, and I am so happy about it. Everything is like locked into place. Yes. All right, you guys, no BS. This primer is so incredible. I hate saying that because I know it's expensive, but I think it's along the lines of like finding the Guerlain primer, which I love and am obsessed with. It just kind of, you know, when you find those really great products, it changes everything. I'm not oily. This is like a freaking miracle, and I don't feel overly dry either. Oh my God, I don't know if this new place that I have moved in or packing or whatever has made me like have crazy allergies, but I have crazy allergies. Anyway, I am gonna admit that I've been rubbing my eyes quite a bit because I do feel really like allergy-ish right now. So, God, this lash is like wanting to pop off. So I don't know that I can tell like a big difference with the eyeshadow situation. Actually, both eyes are looking pretty good. But the face, oh my God. Guys, it's like 7:30 at night. This is a miracle. I feel like dancing in my bathroom just for no reason other than my face isn't shiny. So that's where I'm at right now. I will check back in before I go to bed or before I wash my makeup off. All right, bye. And we're back, and it is now past 10 p.m. I'm ready to wash my face. It has been a long day for makeup. Like, I feel like I've worn this makeup. Well, I mean, not that what am I talking about? I've worn my makeup all day long like I normally do. All right, final check-in, you guys. I have to say, I love this product. It is past 10. I've been wearing this makeup all freaking day long and like moving around and being busy, and I have not had to blot, powder, nothing. I might be a tiny bit shiny, but not crazy. Like normally at this time of night, I would be looking absolutely like oil slick crazy. And I have dry and oily skin. It's that weird combo. My, you know, T-zone can get super oily, but sometimes when I use mattifying primers, it makes everything look really, really dry, and that's not good. This seemed to keep the oil at bay, but it didn't dry me out either. I just feel like really balanced. Okay, so as far as the first impression goes, I really, really like this. I'm excited to keep using it, and let me know in the comment section what you would like me to put to the test next time, and give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying this series. I hope I'm not getting oily right now because the lights are starting to actually make me hot, and I'm like, dang it. Is this product like actually wearing down during my final check-in? I hope not. Anyway, I'm getting weird, which is what happens at the end of the day. So I'm gonna sign off, wish you guys a good one, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Mwah.